All right, we are live. Good evening,
Okay.
everybody. Good evening. We are here again, another episode of the Desirable Voices. It's good to be back again. And happy new month in advance. It's almost Christmas. We are happy. All right.
Yeah.
Today is going to be an educative day. I'm actually happy about this topic for today. And I'm very sure you're going to learn a lot. So stay tuned. Don't leave. You need to hear a lot of things. You need to learn a lot of things tonight. I have with me tonight Miss Regina. Hmm. This person that I have with me tonight, she's a push. She has pushed us to do something we all felt like is not possible. So before we go into that, let me tell you why we are here. This show is Desirable Voices. Why the Desirable Voices? What are we doing here? Why are we talking about women? Why are we talking to empower women? The community is created to is a community where women are celebrated, equipped, mentored, and supported to thrive in every sphere of life. We feel like as women we are limited. The society has limited us, or they have a box where they expected us to stay in. But we are much more than that. We need to see the world beyond our house or our environment. We need to see that, oh, we can achieve more. We can be whatever we want to become. Not because, oh, I'm married, I have children, I cannot achieve my ambition, I cannot do this. No, we can be whatever we want to become. And with support of women around us in our community, what you thought is not possible is possible. What you feel like is difficult, with collaboration with somebody mentoring you, you can actually achieve a lot of things. That's why I brought Ms. Regina today to talk about money matter. And money matter is an important topic in any woman's life. Money is
Yeah.
very, very important. That's why we are here. So let me introduce Ms. Regina. I was about to call you Ms. Regina. The R is sounding alike.
Rahina Regina, right?
Let me introduce Ms. Regina. She's
When
a
I almost feel
dedicated
sick.
she's a dedicated and passionate teacher, specializing in preschool and lower primary levels. She is known for her innovative teaching method and commitment to early literacy online and offline. She has successfully instilled a love for reading in countless young learners. Her expertise extends beyond the classroom, as she also serves as a teacher trainer, sharing her knowledge and best practices in graphic designs and financial intelligence with fellow educators and friends. She is committed to fostering a nurturing and inclusive learning environment where everyone, including teachers, feel valued and encouraged to reach their full potential. She is more than this. She just shorten it. We shorten it because you don't know what is coming
Oh
tonight.
my goodness.
We shorten because you don't know what is coming tonight. Yes, Miss Regina, let me tell you about Miss Regina. She
Oh
actually
my
helped me on
goodness.
this financial method, money matter. Sometimes last year, I wrote out. Every year you write this is what I want to achieve this year. You write your goal for the year. This is what I want to achieve. Last year I've been right. I wrote
Yeah.
investments last year. Is it
I
last
hope
year
you
or
can hear me. Can you
2023?
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes. Okay. All
2023,
right. Okay.
I
Go
wrote
ahead. Go on.
investments. I wrote the investment I want to invest. I could not achieve it because I don't know how to go about it. Everything was looking so difficult. But I can tell you, this woman right here helped me to achieve that 2023 goals. this year. And I'm super proud of myself. And I'm saying thank you, life, so that the whole world can hear us right now. Thank you so much for that push. We all need a push in life. So, welcome to the show again, Miss Regina. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here. Thank you. After
Thank
all, right? I think we were supposed to do this last month, right? But something came up, we couldn't do it, and here we are in November. So I'm grateful. Omaomi, are you there? Is it from my end?
Hello, can you hear me?
Omaomi, are you there? Yes, you went
Yes,
you
I
went
am.
frozen
Sorry,
a bit. Yeah,
my
okay.
network, my network.
Yeah. All right. I was thinking it was from my end.
No, it was for my hand. A call came in. All right, so let's move forward to the business of the
Okay,
day.
all right.
Ms. Ebere,
All right.
thank you for joining us. Good to have you here. So, Ms. Regina, and in
Okay.
case you're just joining us, let me tell you, on this show, Ms. Regina does not know what she's going to be asked. There is no pre-question. I didn't set any question. I didn't give anybody question. I'm going to ask the question. And whatever answer you're getting is from within, it's pure. It's not something that has been written down and somebody is going to be reading to you. No, it's real lessons. This show, what this show is all about is us using our life to tell you that whatever you are going through, we've been there. Whatever you think you're
Yeah.
going through now, whatever if somebody has gone through that process and you're looking at them, you feel like, oh, it's not possible. The thing that you feel like is not possible, the thing you felt is not possible. So people have passed through that same thing and they are better now. So that's why we want the show is about people sharing their real experience, what they've been through in life, practical experience, not something from the internet, their real experience. So that will take us to the first question, Ms. Regina. So before we dive into what we have today, I want
Yeah.
you to start with your own story, your personal experience. What's your turning point? That what was the turning point that led to you starting teaching teachers about saving, budgeting, and
Okay.
financial discipline? What led
Okay,
to
you
that?
mean all right. Okay. So if I told you that I had all of this planned out, um let me say if I told you I had all of this planned out in like 3 years ago, I'll be lying. Yes, I'll be lying. In fact, as at 2023, I still had not gotten the clarity to do this.
Wow.
Yes. So the whole thing came upon me in 2024. Yes, 2024. That was when I took it, seriously.
Mm,
Now, you know how you grow up, you know how we all grew up, right? We have our
yes.
experiences while growing up. Sometimes I used to tell people that what you have gone through in life, the experiences that we have all gone through in life while growing up, it's like a rehearsal. Growing up is like
Mm,
a rehearsal stage for you, preparing you for the life
mhm.
ahead of
Ahead.
you.
Hmm.
Do you understand? Yes. So
Yes.
once you become from the age of 12, right? I'm sure from that age, children are now aware of themselves by age 12, 13, 14, and so on and so forth, until we get to the adult stage, which is 18. We are aware of ourselves. Now, you can at least, by now, I can ask you some of your experiences when you were like 12 years old, 13. I'm sure you can still tell me. right? I still remember some of
Yes.
my experiences when I was 12, 13. Now why are you remembering that? You're remembering it because it's a vital part of our life, and everything that you go through from that stage, okay, of your life until you become a full-blown adult is like a rehearsal stage to us. We may not know it,
Mm.
but like a rehearsal for you, preparing you for the life ahead. Okay. Now, while I was growing up,
Yes.
I never bargained to be a teacher. Like I never wanted to be a teacher. I never wanted to be a teacher. Even when I got married, I didn't know that I was going to become, a teacher. Yes, I am one of those teachers that got into the classroom by will I say by situation? I
Accidents.
don't know if I can use that or yeah, by situation. So what happened is yes, exactly. If you can put it that way, right? So what happened is that I didn't even study education, right? Funny enough, I studied accounting. Okay,
Wow.
so I studied accounting, and while I was studying accounting, my aim game was not to become a teacher finance coach. I saw myself working in the bank. You know how you're growing up and then you have this idea of what you want to do.
Yes.
You're already
Yes.
written down what you want to become. So I saw myself like I wanted to become a banker. Yes, I wanted to become a banker. I wanted to become an accountant where I'll be working in the accounting department, and then because I loved numbers, I don't know. Funny enough, I didn't like maths in school, but when it came to business maths, calculations and all of those things, I was so good at it. Like I was so good when it came to accounting, taxation, all of those financial cost accounting and all those things that they do in school. I was so good with it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So fast forward with my life, just like that. At a point, I actually got a job, right? Not like as an accountant, but kind of like a cashier. Okay, yes, I was a cashier at some point in my life, and then I was working in the accounting department, and then like that, I got married. Children started coming in. It became very difficult for me to now begin to leave the island very late at night, say like around 9:30. So it was demanding. And of course, you know how women are. Something just have to shift, right?
Yes.
So I had to
Yes.
pause that area of my life and focus on the family, on having children and taking care of children. But at a point, you and I know that even if you don't want, somehow point where you have done some things, for a very long time, and then you're tired, you want a change, you want to do something else, you want to explore more, you want to see what life has for you ahead. So I was like, okay, fine, you know what? I think I should go back to work now. At least I'm done with children. I want to be able to
Oh, our network. Miss Regina network is still loading. Wow, I'm actually enjoying this story. So she was talking about how she does not want to be a teacher. I laugh because everybody at one point or the other, I do not want to be a teacher. Also, I've seen teachers that say, I don't want to be a teacher. I don't want to be a teacher. But here we are. We are teachers. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Nothing. We do not desire to be a teacher, but teaching is more than just teaching, it's a calling. So let me leave the teaching part. We are here for money matter. So I was saying that the other time, if you're just joining us, that on this money matter earlier this year, I said I was going to in 2023 actually, I was going to invest.
okay.
All right, welcome back.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you so much. I don't know. Sorry about that.
Yes,
The
the
internet
network.
suddenly threw me out.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's go on. Yeah. So I was trying to run you through my story and all of that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I was trying to get a job actually to get back into, to go back to work. And then I was looking at actually going back to my banking and, corporate jobs and all of that. But then again, people around me started saying, why don't you go and teach? Why don't you go and teach? I don't know why the society is like that. So they see women with children, and then the next thing they are telling you is to go and teach. I don't know why it's
It's
always like
easier.
that, but for me, that was what
Like it's
happened to me. So
like teaching
everybody
is
around me
easier.
started saying, "Go and teach." Yes, I was trying to submit CVs, right? Yes, I was trying to submit CVs to. I was trying to submit CVs, talking to people that can help me, get a job in an office where I can be resuming in the morning and all of that. And the next thing, people were telling me, "Go and teach, go and teach," and I'm like, "Go and teach, from where to where? Like, am I a teacher? Have I even taught before?" So why is everybody telling me go and teach? Anywhere you turn to, I'm looking for a job. Oh, hey, why don't you take a schoolwork? Go and teach. I'm like, why is everybody telling me go and teach, go and teach? But you know how the
Go and
world
teach.
works, right? The more you listen
Yes.
to some kind of things, you will think that you are so strong, right? That
Mm-hmm.
you're so strong. It will get to you, but no, it's not true. The more you keep listening to some things, you begin to grow into that thing that you are listening to.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
the more you listen to some kind of things, yes, you begin to grow into, your mind begin to take you there. So it's just like me
Mm-hmm.
saying, "Oh, I love red cars. I love red cars," and then I step out of my house. Before you know it, you'll be seeing red cars. Like, you
Everywhere.
just be seeing
Yeah.
red cars everywhere. I think they call it law of what is it, law of attraction or something, right? So everyone telling me go
Yeah.
teach, go teach, go teach, and my sister, that was how I found myself in the classroom. Seriously, I don't know. Just one day, just like that, somebody told me there's one school very close here. Can you go and ask if you can go there? That was how I went there. And I was like, okay, I am looking for a job, but I want to teach. But I was very plain. I told her I have never taught before. She was like, fine. Since you came and you said you want to teach, it means you really want to
Before.
do this job. And she gave me the job. It was a very small local, school around
Mm.
the place where we have. And you know, this black and charcoal board, right? Where every Friday we will have to blacken the board.
Yes.
Use charcoal to dark up the board, and then we will use
Yay! Old
black
memories. Oh, network is in us bad today. The network is bad. E- Oh, she said Shako. I remember primary, secondary school, junior secondary school. We were actually using Shako at that time. And she says she was saying something about everybody around her was talking about teaching. Why don't you go for teaching? Why don't you go teaching? Why don't you go for teaching? I think at that point, I see God talking to her in that way. Maybe the
All
network.
right. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. I don't know what's
Yeah.
happening. I don't know. Um. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can switch.
Okay.
Sorry,
I
please just
was
give me a
saying
minute.
when everybody around you were talking about go and teach, go and teach. I think that God was trying to speak to you, but you didn't know God was actually speaking to you at that point. God was talking to you. This is where you'll be. This is where I want you to be. You are going to be a teacher.
Yes,
Nobody
you
wants to
can
be a
say that,
teacher.
right? Yes, you
Yes.
can. I think seriously. So sometimes God is speaking to us, but because we are so we're blinded by what we want for ourselves, right? So we keep deaf ears to all of those things,
Yes.
right? But then again, who would even go and be a teacher? I've never had a good impression of teachers. While growing up, they will tell you teachers are people who go through a lot of stress. They don't have money. Teachers don't have
Mm-hmm.
money. In fact, in my village, they will say teachers are the people who use tape rule to measure yam. Like they want to give their wives yam to cook, they will have to use a tape rule to like they measure everything,
Yeah, I can
right? So
imagine.
growing up, that was the mentality we had growing up, right?
Yes,
Yes, that's
yes,
true.
yes,
Being a teacher,
yes.
there was this, yeah, there was this mindset that the community had about teachers, right? Even up till date, I think it's still happening. Like, you ask your children
Mm-hmm.
in the classroom, do you want to be a teacher? Or during career day,
No,
you see them choosing to become
they don't
doctors,
want
to
to be.
become nurses, to become, if I did it, they'll tell you,
Yes.
I want to become a YouTuber. Yeah, they don't even tell you, I want to become a YouTuber, I want to become a content creator. My daughter will tell me, I want to become a TikToker. I don't know which one that is TikToker. right? But nobody would ever say, I want to become a teacher.
Want to become a
No one would
teacher.
ever say, I want to become a teacher. And here I was, I found myself in the classroom. And I started, right? I started teaching
Yes.
with that school. I was taking primary one, primary two, primary three. Guess what? I was even taking maths. That me, I'm saying I don't know maths. It is the maths that the proprietress
You're
asked
teaching.
me to take. So I kept doing that. Yes, I kept doing that. I kept doing it for 1 year. I did it for the second year. But in the second year, it was as if the job was now sweeting me. Sorry, the money wasn't much. The money was not much. I was
Yes.
earning less than 10,000 naira. Less than 10,000
Wow.
naira. Yes, less than 10,000 naira. The money was not it at all. But even with that kind of money, as at 20, that was 2016, right? 2015, I was not bothered about the money. I kept going. I was happy going to the school. I was happy doing what I was doing, right? So at a point, it was as if the job was now
Hmm.
becoming a necessity. And then I took a step further to submit a CV in a better school, right? Yes, I took a step and then I
Yes.
submitted my CV and I got the offer and I started working in that school. It was a nursery and primary school then. They didn't have secondary yet. I started working in the school. It was a growing school. They were just coming up. Not really their first session. They've been operating as a preschool, right? Yes, I took it. I took a step, and then I submitted my certificate of offer, and I started working in the school.
Okay.
It was a nursery and primary school. They moved to have a primary school. So I got in there and I started taking a class. I started with nursery one. Started taking nursery one. To my greatest surprise, I did so well. Like I did so well in the first session that before the end of third term, as we were resuming for the third term, the proprietors was already telling me, you cannot be an assistant class teacher. You're heading a class.
Hmm.
You're heading a class by next session. She
Wow.
was already telling me. I was like, me head class from where to where? I just came. I don't even know what people are doing. See where I'm coming from. Look at where I am. I still have a lot to learn. So like, no, you can't be
Yeah.
an assistant. You know what you're doing. You're good with this job. You have to take a class.
Wow.
Blah blah blah. I tell you, in the next session, not only did I take a class, I was moved from being a nursery one teacher to nursery two. So what that means was that I was promoted with the children that I took in nursery one. So
To,
we're promoted together
to the
to
next
nursery
class.
two,
Yes.
to the next class. Yes, we moved. I moved with the children to the next class, and like that, it was from glory to glory. I kept growing. I think I took nursery two because I discovered that my niche was making children read. I knew how to make children read using the Jolly Phonics method of teaching. So I knew how
Yes.
to make
Yes.
children read quickly. Yes, I knew how to make children to read quickly. So my class, I don't know if that still happens. My children come for enrollment, and then maybe the assessment team assesses the child, and they see the ability of the child, and they see that, okay, fine, this child needs a lot of attention. They will bring the child to my class. Do you understand? So my class was filled with
Yes.
children that I don't want to use any
Having
kind of
difficulties.
but you understand
Learning
what I'm trying to say.
challenges.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, those children that will break your head. Yes, those children that will break your head and
You
mold
are
the
the
head
problem
back, and
solver.
those children that will just like those special children. Yes, so my class was
Yes.
filled with those kind of children. They always bring them to me, and that brings me to another point. I used to tell teachers, don't be scared of those kind of children. They are the one who would actually show your work. They are the one
Yes.
who would actually tell the world that you are a good teacher. Okay, don't be
Yes.
scared of those
Yes.
kind of children. They are the one who would actually, make you shine. Do you understand? So yeah, I kept taking that
Yes.
class, that nursery, because it was a very strategic class. It was a class that bridged, nursery and primary school. So I took
And
that
primary
class.
school,
I
yeah.
did so well with that class. Year one, that's to primary school now. I didn't stay so long in primary school. I think I did primary one for just 1 year, and then I was brought back down again. I came back again to the preschool to take over that same class that I left for 1 year. Yes, and so of course, every good thing must come to an end, right? We all have a start, and some we would
Yes.
always, there's always an end to everything. So at a point, somehow we get bored about life. You get tired of doing one thing, you just want to explore, you want to see what the world still holds for you. So I left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I left the classroom, but I didn't leave because I was tired of the job. No, I left because of some family, some family commitments and all of that. The children were growing, they needed care, they needed more attention, which I think I was not giving enough. So, as it is with women, we always have to make some kind of sacrifice. And then I started,
Yes.
I had to leave the classroom, yes, to be on my own, right? So then again, when I left,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have plans of going back as at that time, but at least I leverage again on the online space. Actually, we've been doing that. We did that in 2020 during the lockdown. So I went back
Yes.
again, dusted my laptop, and then we continued with the online teaching and all of that. Now, coming back to how all of these finance things, connected and all of that. Now, right from when I was growing up, I've always been this very prudent kind of person. Like, you give me 10 naira, I will keep your 10 naira. In fact, I will be dusting the 10 naira for you every day. You wake me up anytime, please, Regina, come and give me back the 10
Where's
naira I
my
gave to you.
tenera?
There will be no stories. I will give it back to you. Yes, I will give you back your money or back your property, anything at all you give to me. I just noticed that I knew how to keep things. Just noticed I knew how to keep things. I knew how to manage things. I went to a boarding school, and I can proudly say that I am one of my when I was in school, when I was in boarding school, right? So I say that because I know that my mom and my dad, they were always praising me.
Yes.
Oh, this girl, like like I see students that their parents will have to be changing stuffs for them, everything. Maybe because they've lost their shoes, they will lost their uniform, they lost their buckets, their mattress is nowhere, like all those kind of things. But for me, some of the things I resumed in JSS1 with, I use them until I finish school, like I finished secondary school
Wow.
SS3. So I was that careful. I know how to keep things very well. Anything at all, not just money. I knew how to keep them very well. Yes. So I'm trying to turn it back to now. How did all of this now connect? I got to experience something that is not so pleasant, that really broke the camel's back for me. I got to I saw a teacher who has been in the classroom for close to 2 decades,
Wow.
close to 2 decades, about 20 years. She has been in the classroom, giving all those things. She was good. She was good with her job. She was passionate about the job and everything. And after 20 years, she had to leave. Of course, we are women. At a point, our body
Mm-hmm.
is going to fail us. You will not have that strength to be
Yes.
jumping up and down. So you just have to leave and go and rest somehow, or find something easier for yourself, to cool and to calm down and all of that. And she was leaving the class after about 20 years. Leaving the class, for her to even start a business, like a petty, kind of business like that, was a
Business.
problem.
Yes.
For her to raise a 50,000 naira, this is somebody who has taught well. Parents knew her, parents have gifted her. She has done well. She got awards and all of that. She was celebrated for her work. She was good. Her children loved her. She loved her children. So if she ticked everything, she ticked all the boxes, okay, except for one thing, which is what? Money. How can you teach for 20 years and then you're
Hmm.
resigning as a teacher, and you cannot even raise capital to start a petty business for yourself? I mean, isn't that painful? Is that not why children don't want to become teachers? Is that not why children
It's
don't want to
painful.
become teachers?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
is that not why children don't want to become teachers? Is that not why you ask them, what do you want to become? And nobody is saying, I want to become a teacher. So it's a mindset. It's I don't know. It's something that the society has rubbed on us, and it's like we're accepting it. It's like we are accepting
Hmm.
it without knowing. Okay, we are accepting that reality
That's
without knowing. You don't have to be stranded. You don't have to be poor because you are a teacher. A doctor is not better than you. A lawyer is not better than you. The tech bros are not better than you. How come I take my child to the hospital and then the doctor checks my child and they tell me your child has malaria and I don't even question it? I just go ahead and say, please give me the drugs I want to give to my child. And in fact, they will
not
just give you the
true.
prescription, right? They just give you the prescription and then you go to the pharmacy and you pay. You don't even ask how much. They just tell you your bill, you pay, and you get the drugs. But when it comes to
Hmm.
teaching, they begin to ask you questions. Parents begin to ask you
Question.
questions. They want to know why this is this. Because I'm teaching A
Mm-hmm.
and B, because you feel you can also do A, B, C, D, or one, two, three. We need to change this narrative, and the only way to change it is this money thing. Let's stop being scared of about talking about money, because it's very, very important. That's what's going to sustain this profession. We have been quiet for too long. I don't know. Shame of what? That we don't have money. And so what? Shame of that we're not being paid properly. No one is talking about money. But money is not everything. Money is also everything. Like I would always say, money
Everything.
is not everything, but
Mm-hmm.
money is everything. Somehow we are
Mm-hmm.
perceived by you. Yes, somehow we're perceived, or we're seen. We are seen. We are seen by the world, or people judge us somehow, okay, by our financial status. Now when I say financial, I don't
Status.
mean you should go and have
Yes.
all the money. No, 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 no. What I'm trying to say is that,
Mm-hmm.
what's your mindset about money? Okay, what kind of mindset do you have with money? We need to keep talking about these things. That's what the rich people do. That's the advantage that they have over us. They're not ashamed to talk about money, but teachers are so shy. We are so ashamed. We wear this shame so much that we cannot even open our mouth and talk about money. So even when money discussions are going on, we leave it. Like we shy away from it. We run away from it, and then we run away from opportunities, and we run away from things that would have made us grow. Now, who says that you cannot save 5,000 naira? Now, let me use that teacher I was talking about now as a case study. For 20 years, like almost 20 years, she has been teacher. Let's say her salary was 40,000 naira, 30, and then maybe 40 and 50 and 60. Please help me to calculate 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira every month for 20 years.
Hmm.
I'm even going too far. Let's even do 4,000 naira or even 3,000 naira every month for 20 years.
Yes.
Are we together? Let's do
Yes.
5,000 naira or 3,000 naira, as the case may be, every month for 20 years. Now, let's even say you were smart enough to even be saving the money in a high interest yielding account, in a place where the money will just be there and be generating little, little interest for you. So now,
Yes.
compound that interest for 20 years. Will she be begging for money after retirement?
Hmm. Hmm.
Will she be
Hmm.
begging for money after retirement? But again, I don't blame her. When we went to train to become a teacher, like, after some time, I had to go back to, right, to get my PGD in education and all of that. And then when you look at the curriculum, when you look at everything, it's there. Lesson planning, child psychology, blah,
Yes.
blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, pedagogy, whatever, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's not our fault. There was nothing like management there, no money management.
That's it.
Yes, there was
That's
no
it.
money management.
That's
So
it.
just be going to the work, be giving out the passion, give the value, passion for the job, passion and passion and passion,
Passion,
and
passion.
then come back and meet your bills piling and nothing to show for your passion.
Oh my goodness.
Nobody taught us how to manage money. We think that this money thing is, like I listened to you when you were talking. You said you wanted to invest, but you couldn't do it for a very long time until this year. Now, when you did it, was it difficult? Was it
No, no,
difficult?
no, no.
Was it something out of the moon that you cannot do? Sometimes it just take
Mm-mm.
little step, just little step. 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira. I don't preach big money. Oh. I don't. If you know me, if you know
Yes,
my own kind of tone of message, I won't tell you
yes.
save 50,000, 100. No, 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 no. You know why? Because I believe and I know that the law. Sorry, please, who is there? Help me out quickly. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, please, sorry. NEPA just happened to me. Don't worry, we are working on it. It will come off
No
shortly.
problem.
Yes, please, let's go on. Go on, please. The light to come off shortly. Let's just go on.
All
Yes.
right.
Okay, so yes, what was I saying? Um, Please remind me again.
We're
What
talking
was my
about
last line of thought?
we're talking about the money. Yeah, you can save little, little by little. Must not be too
Yes,
much.
exactly. Yes, you can save little by little. This is not difficult. You can start small and then grow from there, right? Now, coming back to my own story now, okay? Coming back to my own story, I spent about 6 years, 6 to 7 years in the classroom before leaving. And I didn't change my job. It was from that my local school that I got this new school that I was working on. So it was that school that I worked in until I resigned. Okay. But there was something. There was something I used to do. All the salaries I was collecting, no matter how I me, I didn't even know what I was doing. No matter how I spend, no matter how I spend, I was saver.
Hmm.
Do you understand? Yes, I was a
Yes.
saver. I can tell you that I was a saver. I just had this grace of knowing how to put something
Save.
aside and close my eye to it and don't go and squander it or dip into it. I was a saver, like I was a saver. So even when I resigned, I did not resign to nothing. I didn't resign to nothing. I kept something for myself.
Hmm.
Okay, there was something for me, and I didn't
To
just
fall
put
back
it
on.
in a savings account or maybe in a bank account or something. No, I was investing. It was
Hmm.
little, like it was small. I didn't really understand what I was doing. It was after everything that I said. I'm like, God, I mean, is this you? You must have led me
Hmm.
to do all of things.
To
Do you
do
understand?
this.
I was saying, I was putting the money somewhere. It was working for me. It was working for me. So when I heard about that teacher story, when I saw that teacher story, I told myself, I said, no, teachers
Hmm.
deserve better. I'm a teacher. I have walked the path. I've gone through the stress that we go through every day. And you can actually do this. If I can do it, you too can do it. Anybody can do it. It's all about discipline. It's all about
Hmm.
discipline. It's all about accountability. It's all about your
Yes.
support system. It's all about your mind, your mindset. What's your mindset about money? You need to change your mindset about money.
Hmm.
Delete that picture of teachers are broke people that the world has rubbed on us. The truth
On
is that
us.
the way the system is designed, it's not designed to favor us. When I say us, I mean those people under, like the people under the triangle, right? The needs, right?
Yes.
We
Yes.
have more. More here. So no matter how you want to
Yes.
look at it, if you're okay, Regina, boy, these days teachers have money now. They teach online, so some people are making the 1M, 1 point something, even 2M, blah blah blah, online teaching and all of that. But somehow, the truth is that let's tell ourselves the truth. Look at the triangle.
Hmm. Hmm.
Look at the triangle. The teachers that you think are making the money are here.
They are small compared to the
Yes, they
multitude.
are here.
Mhm.
Exactly, they are
Mhm.
here. This is the reality. This is where the
Yes.
reality is. This is where it is. This is where it is. So I believe that I still have people who want to listen to my message. I'm speaking
Hmm.
to these people. I'm not talking to the big teachers who are there. Right? No,
Who
it's
are
these
up
people I'm
there?
talking to. Are we
Hmm.
together? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. So these are the people I'm talking to. You can actually work your way up. You can actually work your way up, right? And let me shock you. It's not about how much you earn. No, 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 no. It's not. All my years, for 7 years of being in the classroom, I didn't collect a salary of 300,000. I didn't even get 200,000 naira as a salary. So what are you telling me? I didn't get a 200K as a salary till I left the classroom. My salary didn't get to 200,000.
Oh.
Do you understand? It didn't get to
Yes.
200. I'm even polishing it. I didn't get up to 150,000 naira.
Wow.
Let's be realistic here. I didn't. I didn't. But I got even more than people. I can tell you that I had more than people who were even earning 300, 400,000 naira. What's the difference? It's all about
Mindset.
discipline. What's your mindset
That's
about money? Being a teacher is not the end of the world. You can actually be rich. Being rich is not about how much you have. No, 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 no. It's not about how I don't have money. Oh, look at me like this. I don't have money. Oh, hey, I don't have money. Don't mind this one that they are calling me early start money. I don't have money. Oh, I don't have money, but I have small sense when it comes to money.
Hmm.
Okay, yes, I have one
Yeah.
kind of small sense about money. I know how to make money not to be my problem. Yes,
Hmm.
that's been one of my biggest prayer
And that's
points,
the most
that
important thing.
money will
Hmm.
never be my problem. Even if I don't have it, money should never be your problem. Money should never be the reason why you're not doing what you have to do, or you are not becoming who you are supposed to
You're
become.
supposed to become. Hmm.
Once you put money in front of everything, it's the beginning of failure. You won't do anything, because money is a spirit. Money is not meant to stay in your hand.
Hmm.
You're not meant to keep money.
Hold it. Hey.
Money was not
To
designed for
invest it.
you to keep it or to have it. No,
Hmm.
if you keep money, you have money, you will not have money.
Hmm.
Money is a tool. Yes, if you're keeping money, you're having money to you, you will never have money. You will not have
Money.
money. You're a
Yes.
broke person. Even if you tell
Hmm.
me that you have 100 million naira in your account and it's just lying down there, you are a broke person.
That
100
Nigerian
million naira,
bank
by
will
the time
remove
you
it.
remove, if you remove 999 naira from 100 million naira, it's no longer 1 million naira.
Yes.
It's going, right? So don't
Yes.
jubilate when you have 50 million naira in your account. Have you thought about inflation? Have you thought about something? There's something called inflation, with the way the
Hmm.
economy is going and all of that. So don't jubilate yet that you have money. If your money it does not have legs, if your money don't have legs, if they are not working for you, you are a broke person. You're not doing anything. I don't care how
Hmm.
much. Yes, I don't care
Hmm.
how much you are, but if your money, if you're not giving wings to your money, if you're not letting your money move, one day you will just stop and see that even my 50 million naira is now 50,000 naira.
To reduce drastically. Hmm.
Yes. So I don't know your audience, the audience that we have watching us online are more of teachers. So I'm just trying to see how I can say all of this and still bring it back to the teacher life. We need to be realistic here,
Yes.
right? Now,
Yes.
I know that we are teachers. I know that the salary is limited. Anyhow you want to look at it. Yes, we still have teachers earning 50,000 naira, 60,000 naira
Hmm.
as their monthly pay. And some have to depend on that. They don't even know that they can even do online classes now. They don't even know that they can even do other things out of the classroom. They're still depending and holding tight to just this their classroom teaching. And then some
Hmm.
has even migrated to maybe taking up private classes, physical classes and all of that. They do
Yes.
classes, and then at the end of the month take lesson money from here, from there, add it to your salary, and then something comes up. Fine,
Hmm.
it's okay. It's your way of making money. But when you get this money, what are you doing with it? Are you just
Hmm.
paying other people? Is the money controlling you, or you're controlling money? Now, most of the time we think that we have problem. We don't have any problem. If you solve the 3C problems about money, you will not have money issues in life. The 3C's issues about money. Once you solve it, you're good to go. Number one is control. Are you there? Mommy, are you there?
I'm here.
All right. So I was saying that
I'm
if we
here.
solve the problem of control, there will be no issues. Control in how most of us is our money is controlling us. Our money is being controlled by the environment. And how do I mean by that? Family members are the one controlling your money. You take salary, family
Hmm.
member will call, give me, you give. The
Hmm.
grocery stores are waiting for you. You go to grocery store, you buy. They are controlling you. Your friends will control you because they want you to look a certain way. they are wearing the latest headgear, the latest wig. Your friends are
You
controlling
want
you.
to
You
be
want to
among, you
buy,
want to feel among. Hmm.
right? Yes, that's the truth. That's the truth. So
Hmm.
all there are so many things controlling our money.
Hmm.
If you don't control, you will keep working and working, and then the environment, friends, families, the society, and everything will be helping you and be controlling the money
Hmm.
until you
Hmm.
stand your ground, put your foot on the ground and say, no, I want to take control of my money. If you can control your
Hmm.
money, you will not have money. If you can control your money, you will not have money problem. Then number two will be cash flow. Cash flow. Do you understand? So when I say
Mm-hmm.
cash flow, what do I mean by that? Apart from your salary, find a way to be making money. Now you don't have, they will say have 7, 4, 5, 6 streams of income. Me, I don't have. Oh, I don't have, but I have. You see me like this, I don't have strength. How many business will I do? I'm teaching online. I still have children that I teach in their house that will go out and teach, and then I will come back again. You tell me to come and be doing sales, or maybe I should come and be selling book or selling this and be doing delivery up and down. No, if everybody will not do that. Everybody will not do that, but it's something that I do. Any little money I have, I try to look for spaces where I can use the money to make more money. I don't even understand what
Hmm.
I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Any lead that I have, and I know that, okay, fine, I don't need the money now. I try to find opportunities where I can put the money and I'm not doing anything. I will just sit down. All I need to do is to sit and just be monitoring the system. And as they are making profits, I will also be making profits.
Hmm.
Do you understand? So at the end of the month,
Yes.
as you are going doing your product business and all of that, me too, I'm cashing out too. My little interest, I'm cashing out. So who is doing better now? You are lifting
Hmm.
you have to be lifting weight, right, to get money. But me, my own is to
Hmm.
just sit down. Yes, mine is to just
Hmm.
sit down and be tapping. It might come small. Some are very small. But by the time I take small from here, okay, this one I got small. This one I got. If I put them together, I've made something for
Hmm.
myself.
Become big. Yes.
I've made something for myself. Cash
Hmm.
flow.
Wow.
Just find a way.
Wow.
There are different ways to do these things. It's because we are not asking. We are too shy,
Hmm.
especially teachers. We are too shy to talk about money. It's not your fault that you're a teacher. You're doing a good job. Like, you're doing a very noble job, right? Don't let the money shame. Don't let the money shame keep you. I'm not shy to talk about money. Do you understand? Even if I don't have,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not shy. I am rich in my heart. I'm
Yes.
rich in my thoughts. I tell myself that I'm rich. What are you thinking? What are you thinking about money? Don't commonize your salary. Don't say, this teacher salary safe. We are always doing that. How much am I even earning? I've seen teachers tell me, they'll say,
Uh-huh.
be saving if it's 3,000 naira. This money that you're collecting, be saving 5,000 or 3,000 naira. Keep it. One day it will come handy. You know what you're going to do with this money. Tell me, how much is the salary? I'll say, come and save. Or say, how much is the salary that I'm even saving? How much salary are they
Hmm.
paying me? If I'm letting 80,000 naira salary, and then when I save 10,000, what is left for me? How am I going to do this? How will I do that? How will I do this? How will I? The thing is, all these things that you are mentioning, they are continuous. They don't end.
Hmm.
It will keep coming. If you
It will
say
not
no
stop.
to them for your future, it won't kill you. Nothing is going to
Mm-hmm.
happen to you. If you don't do them, life is going to go on. I gave you a simple example. Calculate 3,000 naira or 5,000 naira every month for 20 years and then compound it. Let's say you were
Hmm.
getting, even if it's a 10% amount, even if it was an 8% interest for that
Hmm.
period of years. Please don't me press your calculator. You will be shocked.
Hmm.
You will be
Oshaina
marveled.
actually help
So
us.
what are you saying?
Oshaina
What excuse do
actually
you have?
calculated. He calculated 3K for 12 months. That's
Yes.
36,000 naira. For 20 years, that's
Okay.
720,000.
For 20 years, how much?
720,000.
For 20 years,
Yes.
at how much? How much did you calculate?
3,000 naira.
Okay, fine. So, oh, fine. We are just working with a figure, right? I'm just trying to make you
Mm-hmm.
understand the power of savings, right? And
Yes.
compounding interest, right? Yes. So we're just trying to
Mm-hmm.
create an instance here and all of that. Now, why must we talk about money? Most especially as women. This is a women platform, right? Now, as women, you need to talk about money. Like seriously, you know why? Because we earn lesser,
Mm-hmm.
we earn lesser. We don't women naturally, we don't take up those, the kind of job that
The
men,
high power
yeah, we
role,
have women
yes.
who do it, but because of our nature, home front and all of that,
We're
we tend
family
to go
oriented.
for jobs that, yes, exactly, so we try to go for jobs that will see, give us time and all of that to, nurture the home and all of that, so we don't earn more. That's the more reason why you need to talk about money. And then we take breaks. We take breaks maybe for childbirth, for, yeah, and all of that. We take a lot of breaks. Women take a lot of breaks. You have to get pregnant. Some people will even get pregnant, they don't work anymore until they give birth. You will give birth, you have to take break. You do this, we take a lot of break. So while you're breaking, what do you have to sustain you for that period? I tell you, it can be very,
Mm-hmm.
very frustrating when a woman have to depend on a man for money, for everything. Like you want to buy pepper, you're calling your husband. That's the, in fact, I don't know. Oh my goodness. That's a horrible place to be. So no matter what, no matter how it, find something doing. Find something
Mm.
doing. Then why should teachers talk about money? The teachers should talk about money because we have a fixed salary that don't really and the salary does not increase like that. I don't even understand what I'm trying to say. Our
Yes, I
salaries are
do.
fixed. Yes, and then we don't, our salaries don't, it doesn't turn up that way. Like the increment is not guaranteed. A teacher can be working in
Yes.
a school for 2 years, 3 years before they will even increase for you. And even when they want to
It's all
increase,
right.
hey God, it
5K.
it, it, it will be something exactly. Some they can't do a 50% increment for you. They can't do a 50% increment for you. They can't even do 30. Some schools will not even do 30 at once for you,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you want to get a better increment, then maybe you have to switch job. You leave this school and then go to another school and renegotiate. That's when you can get
Mm-hmm.
something bigger. But if you're in this school, you're in a particular school, your salary will not go any. In fact, if you stay
Anywhere.
too long, they begin to cheat you because they will employ other teachers that will come into the system and begin
And
to
pay
earn
them
more than you
higher. Mm-hmm.
and begin to pay them what higher. So you cannot take money issues anyhow. You will need to talk about money. Are you
Wow.
talking about the rising cost of goods and services? We
Mm-hmm.
can't control the economy, but we can control our money. We can control what comes in. So we should talk about money. Money is something that we should be talking about. Talk about it. Don't be shy. It doesn't matter if you're earning 20,000, 100,000. No, we need to talk about. The more we talk about
Mm.
it, the more we begin to refine our mind, the more we begin to purge ourselves of those teacher, broke teacher mentality, the more you begin to see yourself make the money. Do you understand? The more you begin to see
Yes.
yourself make the money, if you don't talk about it, how are you going to get opportunities? How will you know the
Mm.
opportunities that are around? How will you know that, okay, fine, I can do this and I will get money, I can do this and this and I will get money?
Mm.
We need to talk
Wow.
about
Thank you,
money.
Miss. Thank
And
you.
then women, we are in this position whereby the what will I call it now? We are these caregivers. Women are caregivers. Family will call you, your siblings will call, your parents will call, this will call, blah 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 will call. You want to give money, and then you collect your salary. Before you know it, black tax here and there. You've given this, you've given that, you've done this, you've done this, and then at the end of the day, you have nothing for yourself. And then the cycle continue like that and like that and like that. We need to change it. Seriously, we need to change it. I don't know. I've spoken so much. Let you ask me some questions quickly. You were not even stopping me. You just allowed me to just going and going and going.
Yes, because I'm
All
looking
right.
at the questions I have here and everything you have said. You have said it all.
Wow. Please go
You've
ahead
said
and
it all.
ask. Still ask.
All the points. You've mentioned them. You've touched most of it. Because you said family, family. I don't think that thing is going to stop any moment. And guess what? We are
Hmm.
still going to feel guilty if we are not helping. I was actually
Hmm.
discussing this with my colleague today. She said she said she was working and somebody has an issue, and the person said, "Oh, I need your help," and she keep helping the person. Then one day she went to visit the person, and she saw the person's home. She was shocked, like, this is your house, this is everything you have. Oh, this, wow. The person that is, I remember, the person that is supporting the person is a shadow of herself. So she said, I vowed I will never bring somebody first before myself. I'm going to take care of myself, invest in myself before I invest in another person. Because we
Yeah,
mostly do
that
that to
is it.
ourselves, like,
So it's
oh,
good. So it's good that she experienced it by herself. So what am I trying to say? You see all this black tax. Brother will call you, sister will call, auntie will call. The
mhm,
truth is that, mommy, the truth is that if you don't give them, nothing will happen. If you
you're
don't
right.
give them, nothing will happen. They will move on. They'll move on to the next person.
Hmm.
If you don't give them, nothing is going to happen. They will move on to
Hmm.
the next person. It's somebody who is healthy, strong, and who have eaten that will have time to carry their phone and call me and say, "Oh, mommy, please give me money. Can you please give me urgent 10K?" There's nothing wrong with you. If you can even call me, then I feel that you can make that money.
Go and work.
So if you say no to them, nothing is going to happen. And again, then I know that we are Africans, right? We want to help. Somehow we
Mhm.
are going to feel guilty if we cannot help. Now, the solution to that is have a plan.
Hmm.
Have a plan. Every month, this my salary that I'm collecting. Black tax, you are 10,000 naira. Once I give out 10,000 naira for the month, I'm not giving again.
Hmm.
In fact, my sister used to say my own black tasking is every 3 months. Every 3 months, like every 3 months. If she dash me money this month, I'm not expecting money from her again till after three
But the
months.
next thing was,
Yes, yes. That's what does that do to you? You're putting a structure in place. If they will drain you, mommy, they will drain you.
hmm,
They will drain you and nothing is going to happen. They will
to
move. If you
happen.
don't give them today, they'll say, okay, she don't become stingy now. She's not giving again. They
Hmm.
will find another alternative.
Another
Do you
victim.
understand? So have a plan. I'm not saying you should be stingy. I'm not saying don't give because you want to save. No, but have a plan. What's your budget for black tax? This is your budget.
Hmm.
Once you have given, I beg, urgent 2K. Ah, okay, it's 10K. 2K has gone.
Hmm.
It's remaining 8,000 naira. Another person call again. 2K again. It's remaining 6,000. Once you exhaust your 10,000 naira, that is it. Don't,
Hmm.
that is it for that month.
Wow.
Don't dip your
I think
hand
I'm going
into
to
your
use
saving because you want to help
I'm going to
somebody,
use this method.
except if it is life threatening, except in
Hmm.
some very special cases where help is not coming from anywhere and this has to do with life, and you feel you are the one who can save Jesus, then you can go ahead and do what you want to do. But don't let black tax be collective. No, 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 no. Black tax is in fact, that one alone is another topic.
It's a
Black
pandemic.
tasking alone is another topic on its own, and women suffer this so much. Women suffer this so much
Hmm.
because we're so soft in the heart. You want to be mother Christmas, we want to be the one to
Mhm.
do everything. So that alone also have a way of sucking money out of
Thank
women's
you. Thank you
pockets.
so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much. You've said almost everything. Coach Raina, thank you for being here. I can see Miss Georgina, Miss Blessing, Miss Ibire. Thank you for coming. You've said everything. This is my question. Or let me just say, I think most of our situation or our problem about this financial aspect, because there is nobody talking about it, like you said. We actually shy away from this conversation,
Mm,
and most people don't even know. Just imagine when I said, I think I saw something on Instagram. in 2023 about investments. Then I said to myself, oh, they said they buy share for this amount. If I'm working, I should be able to buy that kind of share. So I
Mhm.
wrote it down, investment. But there was nobody to put me through. I have no idea. It's not, if people say you can go online to read. No, you need somebody to give you the practical aspect of it. Oh, I've tested it, it's working. This is what you're going to do. This is what I've done. Go through this step. That's what you did. Then I said, you remember I was talking about my piggy vest? My piggy vest was
Yeah.
there. I was saving money in there. All of a sudden, something happened, maybe yeah, email or phone number issue. I just dumped it. I left it. With the money there, I left it. Then when I came back, I realized that, oh, assuming it was Nigerian bank that I left my money.
Mhm.
You know that if I have left 1,000 naira, then maybe I'll be meeting 15 naira. But so that
Exactly.
was not the case.
Yes.
The money has increased. Just imagine an app where my money can be doubled.
Mm-hmm.
So if I keep keeping money there, in the next 10 years, what will happen? But because people don't have the knowledge,
Yeah.
there is nobody talking about it. Nobody, they don't. I won't even say I blame teacher. They have no idea. When they are saying investment, savings, everything we are thinking about is millions, millions. People don't know
Mm.
that they can keep 100 naira. Then in how many days it
Mm.
will turn to 1,000 naira. Then it will turn to 10,000 naira. They have
Exactly.
no idea. And those money are the money
Yes.
they are using to buy biscuits. Give
Yeah.
me Coke.
People don't know that they can even use 5,000 naira to buy shares.
Nobody,
You
no,
can
no,
use 5,000 naira to buy shares,
it's
right?
the financial awareness. I
How
think we
much,
need
if
we
you
need
go
to
on Google
create more
now, check
awareness.
how much is MTN shares. When I started buying MTN shares, I started with 90 something naira for one unit, 90 something naira for shares. But today, just quickly check how much is a unit of MTN shares.
Wow.
I
Hmm.
mean, my only regret is that I did not buy plenty. And it's not my fault. I didn't have the money to buy so much. I
To
bought
buy
what I
it so
could bought
much.
at that time, right? But the little I have bought has even doubled. MTN is doing about 400 now.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think 400. Let me check. I don't know. I've not checked for some days. Yeah, but you see, so from 90 to what?
To one
How
or
many
to
times?
400. Hmm. Tripled. More than tripled.
Can you see that? So the thing is
I think we
not
need to
hard.
we need to
And
keep
you
telling people
you
about
don't
this.
have to exactly. So is it we have shares. Access is going for like 40 something naira now. Is it 40 something naira that you don't have to buy shares?
That's
If
it.
you say okay, I want to buy Access Bank shares for okay, let's say it's going for I don't know 30 something 40 now. I've not checked for some days now. Let's say you want to buy worth of 5,000 naira. How many would that be? And these things are going up. The amount that shares are going for right now, give it 3 years, give it 4 years, give it 5 years, it's going to triple. So if you have the
Hmm.
money, you buy now, jump in now. You will thank
Hmm.
yourself later. It's not hard. Don't be
Later.
scared. Nobody is running away with your money.
Hmm.
Nobody is running away with your money. Your money is not going anywhere. Just get the
Hmm.
right knowledge and do it right. That's
Thank
all. That's how
thank
to
you
make
so
money.
thank you so
The money that
much.
we're looking for will not come from the salary that we are collecting from the class every day. It will
Hmm.
come from what you are doing with the money that you are getting right
Money.
now from your
Hmm.
classroom.
What we are investing. Hey, you said you said a lot of things. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this IL opening conversation. And I think we need to keep giving people financial education. They need to keep learning,
Yeah.
keep hearing it every now and then, because it's lack of knowledge that make people to feel like, oh, I cannot be. Just imagine that woman that you just spoke about, 20
Mm-hmm.
years. You say, I said to myself that I cannot be in one place for 20 years. I don't know. I said in this teaching profession, I'm going to climb. There's a way you climb the ladder. As I'm climbing, financially, I'm climbing.
Exactly. Yes.
At the end of 20 years,
That
I
is
should be
it.
like a Okonje Iweala. No, I will not be begging for money. You understand? But the mindset back
Yeah.
then was just poor.
Mm. The
That's
mindset
why
was
everybody,
poor.
that's how we are all
Very
running away
poor.
from this teaching, because
Very poor.
everything is poor, is giving poor mentality or poor vibes. You're a poor man. That's the vibes that come with teaching. And
Yeah.
in our country that we are in right now, they don't put in effort on teachers. They don't want in fact, I think teacher has is the job. Teaching job is the job as low income. People just feel like, oh, is it not teacher? I can give you 20K. I can give you 50K. And people will feel like, oh, I have no choice, teaching job. And the first thing people will think about when they are looking for job, like you said the other time, they said go and look for teaching. The
Yeah.
first thing they will go
Go
and
and look for
teach.
teaching job.
Go and teach. So those are the things that comes together to make the job look like, what are they doing? They don't have value. Are you not a teacher? And I'm happy that things are taking turns. Is getting everything is changing. The teacher that we are saying
Yes, it's
that last
changing really
some
fast.
years, some decades ago, is not the same way again.
Yeah.
Nobody's
At
if there
all.
was a time a friend
Exactly.
of mine said, our neighbor asked her, you're not going to work, said yes, well, holiday. Said, are you a teacher? And she was like, I'm a teacher. Say, with the way you used to dress, with your quick, you're a teacher. So how do you expect teacher to look? So there is this poverty look they want us to have. We must be struggling. But I know that in the next 5 years, there's going to be the narrative is going
Mm.
to change, because we are now
It's
conscious of
changing.
what has happened in the
It's
past.
changing already. Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be, in fact, the change is going to be intense. It's going to be visible.
Yeah.
They will feel it. The country will feel it very well, because at a point, it will get to a point that people will go for interview and you tell them this is how much I'm going to pay, and they will tell you, please, it cannot work. I remember when I came into
It's
Abuja
happening
from
already.
Lagos.
It's happening
When I came into
already.
Abuja from Lagos,
Teachers
yes,
are
from
leaving the
Lagos.
classroom like every term. You see teachers drop resignation letter. You're not in the classroom anymore. Oh no, I'm not. It's happening already.
Yes,
They are becoming
because
wiser. Yes.
the pay and the time,
Yeah.
everything does
Exactly.
not equate. They didn't go hand in hand. At the end of the day, you feel like, oh, am I wasting my time? Have I been wasting my time? There is something I can do, something valuable I can do with my time. So thank you so much, Miss Raina. I say Miss Raina, Miss Regina. Thank you so much. I've actually learned a lot today, and I'm very sure other people have learned a whole lot too. So if you want to follow Miss Regina, you can follow her on LinkedIn. She's Regina Mohie. Am I correct?
Yeah. Regina Ada Mohie on LinkedIn.
Okay. On LinkedIn. All
On
right. On
Instagram is
LinkedIn.
Early Start Consult. On Facebook is Early Start Consult. The page is also Regina Ada Mohie.
All right. Thank you so much. You should follow her. When you follow her, you will learn a lot about financial education. How you can start anyhow. You don't need to have 1 million naira. You don't need 200,000 naira to start. With your 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, you can do something. I hope we've all learned a lot today. I've learned a lot, and I'm putting it to use. So you too put it to use. Thank you so much, Miss Regina.
Thank you so
We're
much,
still going
ma'am.
to call you again for budgeting. Till then,
It's fine.
till then,
It's okay.
we'll
That's
keep
another
it.
serious part, right? That's
Yes, because we
that's
need to
like
learn how to make budgets.
yeah, that's like the practical section. That's where the real coming out. So everything we've said now is yeah, okay, fine, do like this theory. Okay, save.
Encouragement,
But when
yes.
you save, what
Word of
next?
encouragement.
Yes. When you save, what next? Because saving alone will still not give you the money that you are looking for.
Mhm.
Saving is just Saving is like what do we call it now, Maomi? Like you build your house and you roof it, right?
Yes.
Yes, you finish building your house now. Yeah, the house is fine. Now you have roofed your house so you can stay in it so that rain don't beat you, right?
Don't fall on you.
But you are
Mm.
not done. But you are not done. That's where
Yeah,
the
no,
real
no.
work starts. Yes, finishing your
Yes,
house now
yes.
is where the real
Entirely. The
work,
finishing is the
come
work.
in. Yes, and exactly. So that's how saving just gives you a leverage. Now you have saved. What else? What do you do now?
Mm.
So you begin to budget to meet up with your needs, and then you begin to invest so that your money can work for you. It's fine, ma. I will be glad to come again to share on those
All
things.
right.
Thank you so
Thank you
much, ma.
so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We'll see you next month. December is there. Merry Christmas in advance. I'm happy. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, everybody. Thank you
Thank
for joining
you.
us. Bye.
Bye, everyone.